All right, guys. I think we fixed it. We had some static, we had some issues, but it sounds a lot better on my end. So once again, Great Jack Gaming, Red Dead Redemption 2, greatest game ever played. We are currently in Chapter 2, and this is Part 2 of Chapter 2. We've only knocked out the first couple missions. Again, if you aren't aware, just a quick reminder that my style of playthrough is going to be more focused on the story, not necessarily acting a fool on my end. So if you love the story even half as much as I do, chances are you're going to probably like this series. If you do, subscribe. That'd be dope. If you want to, there's a like a video. That'd be sweet. Prove my wife wrong, right? Help me out, guys. Um, yeah, so with that, let's get to it. All right.
Hey, Arthur.
Oh, what's up? Oh, I know what you want.
Jose,
You want to go hunting?
Yes, sir.
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish.
Damn.
No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My
Get out
God.
of town.
But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no boat to see.
I've been meaning to
Remember
offload
that
this
name.
big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me. Was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on them. Let's get going.
Okay.
All right, let's take the
But I do
saddle
kinda
off.
like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses. And the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
It is a big ass horse.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
That's a big ass shit it just took.
If I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please.
All
I heard
right.
about that.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Is he
Yes.
following me? Or am I following him?
Remember?
Oh. I was wondering why the red marker was telling me go the other way. I had like a
Went
custom
crazy,
marker.
Threatened to kill the whole... And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there. Came back in the next day and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Davey was the guy
Jenny,
that died
too.
at the beginning.
She had some spot, that girl.
So did Jenny.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Wonder what he means by that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into.
So I told you to remember the name
Don't
Boadicea.
let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
All right.
Hey, he's all right.
Folks, a hell of a lot easier around.
That was the name of Arthur's previous horse. If you look up the
Stables are
name
just up
Boadicea,
ahead.
it's like this revolutionary female character that ends up poisoning herself and
Go sell that
dying.
big brute. Buy
Wasn't
yourself a
sure.
horse.
Okay.
I'm
I wasn't
going
sure
off
if that
to
was
the
gonna have some
store.
kind of.
Get a few things to lure that bear out with.
I'm trying to teach him about
Meet you back here
Boadicea.
in a bit.
Okay, all right, thank you. I'm gonna sell the horse, maybe, and I'll meet you back here in a bit. Boadicea, female revolutionary.
Go get yourself a horse.
All right, Hosea, Jesus. All right, Google search Boadicea, man.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I ain't sure yet.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
All right. So actually, I like. Wait a minute. It says I can sell this horse for $65. I played this game like 5 different times. Every time it says you can sell it for $5. So I'm very confused. Is it because I'm so poor that the game knows I need money? I don't know. So I was gonna say let's not sell it because $5 ain't worth it. But I'll be honest, I'm gonna sell you for for $65. Yeah, I'm gonna sell you for $65. Sorry, bub. So now I can only buy this little itty bitty. It looks like maybe it's a piece. I don't like it at all, but the game is gonna force me to buy a horse, and obviously I can't afford any of this. Oh, you know what? Here we go. So this is the horse that I got for pre-ordering the game. And it's kind of like the Shire horse. It's a big war horse, so I'm gonna take that dude. Ooh, a name. Probably spelling it wrong. If I did spell it wrong, it was intentional because it's not truly Boadicea. All right, attack and services. Yeah, the damn image of me, like no matter where I put it, it's gonna block certain things in the game. Equipment. I don't really think I have money for much of much. I already own some stirrups. That one has a good drain rate. Horns, blankets, bedrolls. Saddles, do I own any saddles? Pre-purchase saddles? Nothing? I don't think so. I'm gonna just keep the saddle that I have again because I'm pretty poor. I think saddles are like $60. I'm not ready to blow all that money. Yeah, I think I'm good. Appearance, I'm gonna leave it as is. Services, horse care package, rename horse. I thought I could buy like hay and stuff. Yeah, here we go. Provisions. First, the hay is the best. It greatly restores all of their cores, and it's also super cheap. So I normally just buy as many until my inventory is
All right,
full of hay.
partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals.
Okay,
You
sir.
have my word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me,
you.
a new grooming brush. And
Need
some
that.
treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Said some treats and then handed me 8 carrots.
Looks like a nice animal you got there.
Oh, thank you, Jose.
You
I'm
happy?
leading it.
Guess
I
we'll
am.
see.
All right, let's get on this.
Okay,
Big boy.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
All right,
Lead the
you
way.
lead the way.
So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains. I sure
So this is actually where I'm gonna put on my other
didn't
outfit.
figure on
Oh, I'm
that.
going too fast
But this
because we're going up into the
time,
cold
we're
weather.
doing
Am I
the
still going too
chasing.
fast? There we
So
go.
how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
I never would.
So his beef with John is kind of multi-layered. I think he's a little bit jealous, but a lot of his anger comes from the fact that it sounds like John left the group and his family for a year, and then when he came back, he was just more or less welcomed with open arms. So, once again, he thinks John is getting preferential treatment.
Okay. I think we need to head right up here.
Wapatai Reservation. Looks like a face in the mountains.
Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way.
Hope so.
That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
It's been about 2.5 minutes since I mentioned how beautiful this game is. Ask about Sean or Micah. Let's ask
Where
about
do you
Micah.
think Micah and Lenny got to? Susan sent them out scouting, but I figure they'd be back by now.
I have no idea. I hope they weren't picked up.
Why she sent Micah, I don't know.
He's effective in his own way. And Lenny's got a good head on his shoulders.
Well, shouldn't have taken them this long.
No, but no point thinking the worst. Look there. Rabbits.
A lot of rabbits.
Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a .22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes, and obliterated them with a shotgun if I remember right.
Hunt a rabbit. I'll take my bow. Focus on the tracks. Got some big ass rabbit tracks. I think I'm hunting a jackalope. Oh, it's down there. Ooh, I hear a bear up there though. Oh, ran off. Oh.
Got one.
Got him. Do I only need one? Nope, pick up the rabbit. Or yes, rather. Charles taught me well with that bow. Black-tailed jackrabbit.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well, then you get us set up.
Set up camp.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit, then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me. You want some of this?
No, I'm fine.
Talk with your
I
mouth
don't
full.
like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
Cook another one. I will say that it's fairly difficult to maintain your weight. I hope that gets tweaked a little bit because it is really easy to get underweight, and I've never been overweight. At the very best, I'm like average weight. So I have to like constantly remind myself to eat. Okay.
All right. Well,
Headed to bed, old man.
we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
Until morning.
He better be worth all this drama.
We don't have a tent. Cowboy camping.
Morning, Arthur.
Old man
You
up
ready?
early.
Well, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
I should have modified this outfit. I got that shirt on I don't like.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous. But
That's why I like the trees.
we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing us up? Fish, berries.
What have you been
Tie it
doing
up
all
in
morning?
that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going.
Let's do it.
Pack up.
All right, I'm packing up, man. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, let's go.
With my horse.
All right, boy.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
Hey,
So
other
far,
people.
so good.
Damn, they
You
got
know-
a gun out and everything.
I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that.
Beautiful.
I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently.
The dream of just getting these guys to live a normal life is like the main motivating thing
Look
for
for
me.
tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Right there. Paw
Oh, there's
prints.
some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him.
This away.
Can you tell which way he went?
Follow me. Probably wants me to track it like
This
this.
way.
Yeah.
The tracks go into those trees.
The music is so ominous. Oh, here's the next clue.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Dead fish.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Let's see where the next one is. Oh, you can hear them.
Something else on the ground, just here.
Poop.
There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Follow the trail. Where's it going? This way? Oopsie. That's not what I meant. Did I just spurt out an oopsie? Where did that come from?
Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either
Never a
that
good
or
idea.
We could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Well, if you've ever watched a horror movie ever, you never split up.
Arthur?
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
Plant the bait. Open up the satchel, place the bait. Alright. Don't you think I should hold that gun? What am I going to shoot him with my little pistola? Wait for the bear. Once again, always put your friend in
1,000
between
pounds, you say?
More or less.
the bear and you.
Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
No?
Good.
Alright.
You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine.
Jose is tripping.
Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Getting nervous, bro.
Come on.
I'm right
You
here.
only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right.
Okay, what are we looking at, dude? I just laid this down. Okay? Checking the warmth?
Give me a hand here. Got your knife? Shit.
That's an ugly ass bear, man. Looked like he took a shotgun
That's
right
too
to the face. I don't see my thing. Oh, shit. That was not good. I couldn't see the little rectangle or whatever. You make it?
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you. I think. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game.
More than a little.
You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story.
Huckster.
He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well,
I'm going to head back with Hosea.
you coming?
It's a way to fast travel, essentially.
I'm
Get
coming
a-
with you.
Let's
a
get
cheap,
going then.
quick travel back to camp. Give us a cutscene. There's plenty of playthroughs out there where people do show you all the legendary hunts. Once again, this one is going to be a lot more focused on the story itself. Not that that bear hunt isn't a part of the story, but it doesn't really add to the character depth that I've grown to love so much.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that.
Still got my gun out.
I don't need another. We gotta be out there making money speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur.
You're
I
welcome.
probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
I'm sure I'll see you out there. Mission complete. Hey, his horse just knows how to hitch itself, or what? It's gonna go eat. But you know what? I did want to read this letter. I think it's kind of interesting. So, letter to Lenny, the young black kid, from father. January 12th, 1994. We're in 99. So, math in public 5 years ago. My dear Leonard, it is only 3 days since you and your mother stood on the platform so dutifully under my train until my train was out of sight, and already I feel compelled to write. How handsome you looked then. You must learn chastity young and learn it well. Three truths a man of my upbringing finds it easier to set down than to speak. There, excuse me, goodness sakes. There are truths. I was like, that sentence didn't make sense. There are truths a man of my upbringing finds easier to set down than to speak. Man, it's the way that this dude writes. He writes so damn educated. Me and my dumb brain can't comprehend the way that he's trying to formulate sentences. Even to his son, I expect that it's not easy for a boy to understand. In some ways, I hope you do not understand it. Here is such one truth. I know that I have sometimes been more tutor than father to you. But do not let my sermons on your future as a lawyer you persuade you that I see you more as a pupil than son. Let me scroll down a bit. Uh, when we met again, when we met again on Sunday next, I expect I will have stiffened once more. But this brief distance gives me liberty to tell you that you have redeemed more than you know could ever know. You guys are gonna want to skip through this. This is a struggle. Put it on mute and read it your damn self, or should ever be expected to bear. I expect the yard to be clear of snow when I return, so that I see that it bores you, but you must learn to accommodate yourself to all useful labor, however menial. And as always, read this letter aloud to your mother, and where I have written is not, do not say ain't. I am as ever your loving father. That was a struggle, guys. I apologize for that. I am a victim of the Arizona Unified School District. So, but anyways, I think that shows us a lot of insight on who Lenny is. He obviously comes from a much more educated background than even myself has. His dad is kind of raising him to be a really good person, also a lawyer. If those two things can even be coincide together. But again, I thought that that was a cool letter to read. And there is one more. It won't be nearly as bad. Another letter that gives us a little bit of insight onto the characters around camp. Army of the United States. U.S. Army Discharge Certificate. This is to certify that Marion Williamson, Bill Williamson, is hereby dishonorably discharged from the military service of the United States by reason of attempted murder and deviancy, dated this 27th day of December 1992. Officer in charge, Colonel Harold T. Irving, 15th Infantry. So Bill was in the military, and that dude got kicked out for attempted murder. So that's the kind of character we got roaming around our camp here.
Morning, Mr. Morgan.
Good morning.
Pearson, don't you ever get fed up with all this?
Sometimes, I suppose.
Well, know you're appreciated around here.
Okay.
I should do some work.
Okay. No, thank you, or
My arms is gonna fall off.
yes, they are.
You got some speaking to do of your own. Not that old gang of yours.
Didn't mean to start the mission.
I told you, I don't know nothing.
That's what I thought.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
You ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horse shit. You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth?
Where did your
That's
mustache
what you
go?
want to do.
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Ah, who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Oh, Yeah.
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble.
Ain't that
in
the truth?
Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
Oh, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastard! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll's holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious. I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go.
If he knew that this whole time, why the hell hasn't he said
You
nothing?
ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Phil, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
We're up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him.
Sure.
You're gonna pay your buddies our respects.
You taking us to Colm?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll lead.
Again, imagine being tied to a post, being starved to death.
Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many
I would've
times I
told him
gotta say?
everything.
I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Morgan, you got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Dud said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me instead of somewhere?
Yeah,
Hoping the
Bill.
opportunity comes up to mention it.
Last goddamn favor I do you.
I hope so.
Hey, if I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
Oh, John.
How you holding up, John?
Sorry.
Fine. Still ain't right, but I'm
Oh,
fine.
man.
Careful, Morgan.
You damn well should be after all that bed rest.
Hey, all right. Abigail wouldn't let me up. I
Uh-huh.
know her.
Blame
she won't
her.
be reasoned with.
What a man.
Well, when you was having a failure of reason, hiding behind your woman, we were getting shot at.
And I'd do the same for you, if you was in a bad way.
All
I
right.
hope so. But I fear you don't know how to help anyone. Except in yourself.
You see, O'Driscoll? If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he does to his enemies.
I got an inkling of what you all do to your enemies when you put those gelding tongs to my parts.
Bill, you still got those tongs?
I got a knife. Won't be so clean, but it'll do the job.
Keep that in your mind, young feller. Right at the forefront of it.
Now we go left, road will take us up and round. Those are the hills. Head for them.
Save your horses, we gotta climb, boys.
Head for the
You know,
hills.
you all ain't that different from the O'Driscolls.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
yeah, well, I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Tell us then, how are we like those mongrel dogs?
You're outlawed like them? You're out to survive like them? You live rough. You live hard. Fighting the law. nature. You're out for yourselves.
See? This is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive. We're out to live.
Yeah.
Free. Colm's a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is more like a teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen.
Deep.
John, shut that boy up.
Enough out of you.
Boys, we're almost on them. Now, who knows if this son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting. Here and now.
Okay, now cut left up here. We go down the hill into the forest.
We're going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. We settle this like we know how, okay?
Got it.
Okay by me.
With you, Morgan.
All right, then.
Through the trees here.
Looks like it's just up ahead a
Hey,
bit.
we're real close. I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
Tree fell over.
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses.
Kieran's got a
Let's
crazy
go.
voice.
You gonna get them knives?
I said...
I have the knives. Somewhere. There's my throwing knives. There's my bow.
Easy.
Hold! Follow me, all right? It ain't far.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every
Driscoll.
moment.
I ain't gonna shop you now. Come on. It'd be suicide.
You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
At least Bill's good for something every once in a while. Come on, Arthur, hurry,
Okay,
dude.
get down.
Like 15 feet behind him.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there, too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers, yup.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Hey, over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's
Points
gonna
at
tell
this
him
guy.
we ain't got nothing for the pot? Oh, let me think. The fella that spooked the game, I reckon. I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up. No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself. Yeah. If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
So,
shake
Colm's
it off.
boys don't exactly love him.
What are we doing about the pisser, Morgan? One by the tree.
You can get him.
He's yours, Williamson.
Okay.
Don't pull a Williamson and mess it up again.
Hush. Hush now.
Ugh. Right in the kidney.
Damn move. Sooner we get this over with.
Damn, John, you sprint up there?
What's the plan?
Why can't I tell John what? Oh, there we go.
Hurry
Okay.
up already.
Range kill, knife kill.
Let's get close to these two.
I should have
No
did
mistakes
a range
here.
kill.
That's what the knife's for.
When we're there, we move at the same time.
Oh, son of a...
Hell is this?
Did I say the date? Nope. Oh, yep, messed that up. Oh, I'm getting lit up. Nope, not that tree. This one. Come on. Oh, good gravy, Andy. Let's go. Oh, thought I shot another hat. What is he doing?
You
Man, this tree was not meant for a, oh, terrible shot. And not my best showing. Let's see if this one's any better. Alright, not too bad. Oh, missed again. There we go, square in the face. Did I get that, dude? The neck. Double tap. Oh, over here. Not how I envisioned that. Come on, man.
That's it.
Oh, that was ugly.
Leave him. Comb's still here.
Hey, he said Cone would be in the cabin.
I'll check. You look out here.
Now, what you stashing in here?
Not my greatest firefight. Let me loot real quick before I head into the cabin.
Boy said Cone would be in the cabin.
Give me some of that Irish gold.
Bill. Anything, any lootable boxes? It's a nice little lean-to. These guys are scumbags, but they're decent survivalists. That looks like it should be a lootable box. Nope. Alright, let's head to the cabin. I thought I'd be slick and pull my knife out, tackle him, do another execute. My dude was just like poking at him. Alright, here we go. Ready for another ambush, right? Hey. Save the day.
You all right?
By Kieran.
Sure. Thank you. Colm O'Driscoll. He ain't here. You set us up. Come here!
Just saved you.
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here!
He was here, I swear. If I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
All right, then, go on. Get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you up.
Get lost.
Get lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on. Get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Colm O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Give
The
me
other
a
two know
break.
it.
All right, then. But I'm warning you.
Oh, hey, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash in the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp, quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet.
Right you are.
Alright, let's start looting. Actually, let's go to the chimney first, obviously. Actually got a shotgun. Oh, yeah, let's... Now you want to get cover. Grab the shotgun. Double barrel shotgun. Terrible, it's dirty. See all the stats going up there as you clean it. And you know, this is a question. If you guys have an answer, let me know. You see where it says damage and like the more vibrant white is about 75% up, but then there's like a gray area that leads it almost all the way. I know that using different ammunition can get you more, but I swear I never like max it out. And I also know that you can upgrade it with better rifling and stuff, but I feel like I've done all that previously and I never max them out. If anybody has an answer, I would appreciate it. I got that. Search the chimney.
At least you got something tucked away.
You see their railway plans? They were planning on hitting that train, but we took it. More money. Lots of money, actually. And another thing that I meant to mention a moment ago, when I got all that money from the chimney, a part of it goes to the camp's stash, which is different than that tithing box. Whenever we do bigger jobs, half of it goes to like Dutch, and he puts it in a special place that nobody else has access to. At first I thought it was a glitch. At first I thought somebody was stealing. There was a lot of stuff that I thought, but there's little moments where they kind of explain what that is. And you can also open up your journal and figure that part out as well. Alright, I think that's just about all the good stuff. And I'm crouching again for no reason at all. Oh, where's my horse? There you are. Why am I still crouching?
Let's go, boy.
Alright, next mission. Do I have a bounties? Oh, I have that $10 bounty, right? You know what? I'm gonna go pay that off right now. I don't like having bounties. I see other people that rack up like the most insane bounties. Not my style.
Yeah.
Oh, crime reported. Who? Who reported it? I see no witnesses. Am I missing a witness? Oh.
Yep.
Somebody reported it. So I'm actually gonna, after I get out of this radius here, I'm gonna switch my clothes. That usually tends to help a little bit. Plus, now that I'm off that mountain, I don't need to have... Hello. There we go. Yeah, back to my outfit. So again, that's why I said it's important to have two outfits. One for the hot weather, one for the cold weather. They do have outfits that are kind of more in the middle, but honestly I don't know what purpose they serve other than just like how it looks. Because you could have like be dressed for very warm weather and be perfectly fine up until like 30 degrees, and then once you get into like 30-40 degrees, just put your cold weather stuff on. Yes, bounty $10, that's why I'm gonna go pay it. See, it's 49 degrees right now, and I'm just wearing a t-shirt, no jacket, and it doesn't have any kind of effect on my core's drain rate. You can see that stranger mission that I passed. It's for the gunslingers. I'm not going to be doing the gunslingers, so if you are curious about what that is, you could find it on a different channel.
Mister?
Oh, here we go. Sometimes hitching your horse could be tricky. Damn, that dude had a low hat. What's
Hello
up?
there, pleased to see you.
Paying my bounty.
Happy to help you start over.
Thank you, sir. $10. I got 216, not too shabby.
Thank
So
you.
that train that
Really?
got robbed up in the Grizzlies
How do you
had
do?
Mr. Cornwall's car on it, apparently.
Who are you telling that to?
Thank you for your help.
Don't be a snitch. Parkour. Alright, where is my next mission? All back at the camp. I got Reverend Swanson a bit further out, but I don't see a reason why I would pass either of these. Dutch or Leopold Strauss? Yeah, let's just head back to the camp, see who talks to us, see what's what.
Yeah.
Oh, you see all those birds that just flew away? It's usually a good indicator
Easy there.
that something's up, that there's like a dead body or something. And actually, if you look at the mini-map, there's that little indicator that just went off. So I'm gonna head down there. And you've seen the X, which also represents a corpse. And then as I approach this area, I'm going to leave the right stick alone just so you guys can see
Easy, easy.
how the game kind of forces you to look at something right here. See, it kind of takes control. Normally there's like really dramatic music. Yeah, here we go. Look on my works. And if you can't tell, that's half of a corpse, a headless corpse. Yeah, there's like a piece of a leg right there. Entrails. And if you come right around here, you get this beautiful guy. The knife through the eye. Let's inspect this note that's sticking out of his mouth.
Ooh.
Yummy.
You poor bastard.
Part of a map. Flip it around. Me. Most likely a sentence that is cut off. So let's put that away and put that in our back pocket for later. Something else that I thought was interesting. Can't interact with it, but I thought it was cool that it was at least interactable. Made that word up. To that level, where you can at least shoot it down. Alright, let's try to wipe that from our mind and get back into a mental state where we're gonna head back to the camp. Oh, when you're running with your horse, I see a lot of people that just like smash that button like I was 2 seconds ago. But if you hit the X with the rate of the gallop, you run at, I don't know, let's call it like 80% of a sprint, 80-90% of the sprint, but your core, not your core, but the drain on your stamina, on your horse's stamina only goes down like maybe 20% as much. So it's not the fastest way to travel, but it's definitely the fastest, most efficient way to travel.
Coming in.
Thank you, John. Where is my red carpet? See, when I only leave for a day, John. You leave for a year.
Easy now.
You leave your son behind. Camp funds, 86 bucks. I'm gonna go see if I can add more to that.
Good work, boy.
I got a decent bit of money from the Driscolls, from the O'Driscolls. Where is everybody?
Is it, fun?
It's amazing. It's the reason we live in it. It's the only thing that makes me happy.
So, the only thing that makes you happy is being in your head somewhere else?
I suppose I never thought of it quite like that. You never read?
No.
I feel like a creeper.
But you can.
Well, I could, if I chose to. I've just not chosen to.
Well, maybe one of us will teach you.
Damn, Karen. She wants it. Oh, that's not the time to leave. Don't be a chump. You'll regret it for life. Ah, you chump.
Missing your tree yet?
I feel like chopping it down.
We'll all be watching you.
Watch your mouth. Feel like chopping it down. All right, let's see this cash box here. Contribute.
About them calendar boys, I reckon.
Sure.
You know, I once saw Mac beat up 15 sailors.
That ain't nothing. Everybody knows them Navy boys can't fight.
That's why they float.
That's so.
Sure.
Bill was in the army.
That ain't nothing. I once beat up 20.
Oh my God, Bill.
But, I'm gonna miss Mac. He was a good man. Kind of fellow you like to rob alongside,
Yeah.
you know? Heartless son of a bitch. But he had a heart.
Mr. Morgan,
You're so dumb, Bill.
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch.
Got
He's
it.
looking
Thank
at a
you.
few business.
He looks so annoyed.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
All right. So they were reminiscing about Mac. Earlier in the story, they talked about how Mac and Sean were MIA after the fiasco in Blackwater. Trelawney later came and said that Sean was being moved in Blackwater, and that's a current mission that we have at the moment. Right now, they were saying R.I.P. Mac. We haven't heard anything about
Hey,
him.
Arthur.
Hello, I see you're talking to the O'Driscoll, huh?
My lady.
Hey, look, my bowl is still there from when, I wonder if that's was my bowl or Sadie's bowl. He's such a slob. Here's my favorite person in the whole camp.
Hey, folks.
Hello. Hi, Uncle Arthur.
That looks fun.
I guess. Hi, Jack.
Oh, Sadie, how's she doing?
Mrs. Adler.
Don't pretend to be nice.
Damn.
How are you holding up?
It's like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Well,
I ain't sure melodrama's gonna help much, Mrs. Adler.
Don't talk to me.
all right. She's just trying to get you to suck it up and get over it. So they said that our mission was Dutch and Leopold Strauss. To be honest, I didn't see Dutch when I walked in. I'm not sure if he was kind of somewhere else, but let's go talk to Strauss.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Mr. Strauss.
Strauss.
You busy, my friend?
Nope.
Why?
I'll cut you in.
Blown in. Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there, badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye. And I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Well,
Put
people
the
better...
debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
All right.
I just miss him so much.
Oh, you're Sadie.
Of course you do.
I shouldn't have talked shit to
Goes
her.
without saying.
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna suffer,
Jeez.
and life's gonna go on.
Okay.
That's the truth of it. I won't lie to you.
Oh, Miss Roberts,
I know.
where am I gonna go?
Stay here with us. Folk, they ain't so bad. It's nasty out there on your own.
I know.
You'll be safe here. At least for now.
Oh, hey.
Till you're back on your feet properly.
Thank you.
Just act like I'm doing something over here while I
Of
listen
course.
in. That thing I said earlier, I didn't mean it.
Hey there.
What?
How are you holding up?
How do you think I'm doing?
All right.
You'll be okay.
All right, Arthur.
All right, sorry. Okay. Now let's see what else. So that Leopold Strauss didn't necessarily send us on an immediate mission. I think he just gave us some other possible missions elsewhere. Actually, now that I look, none of the other missions are highlighted, so maybe I should just knock these out. Should we start far and come back, or start close and head out? Let's knock these two out. Get a twofer.
Hey, Arthur, what you want? Man, you one sour son of a bitch, ain't
You look drunk.
Only when I see you. Only when I see you.
That's it. You didn't have nothing. Nothing to say. Just, hey, Arthur. Some people are busy. They're on.
Evening, Arthur.
Oh. You rarely say anything.
Molly, you see miles away.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're lying.
Anyway, not my business, I guess.
All right then, Arthur.
Seemed upbeat. Oh, there's Dutch.
Good evening, Arthur.
What you got to say?
All right,
Everybody's eating.
another day and we're still alive.
Of course we are.
I didn't mean nothing by it, Dutch. Alright, let's head out. Do some of these debt collectors for old Leopold Strauss. You know, it's kind of funny. So Strauss is like clearly the money man and the dude that, you know, lends money and then makes us to go collect it. I forget the exact position. I think it's like I'm leaving. Either the president or the CEO or somebody like that of the company Take-Two Interactive, which is one of the parent companies or something. I'm not sure the exact structure of it. It's like their CEO. Their CEO of Take-Two Interactive is a dude named Strauss. So I think it's kind of funny that Rockstar, when they made the game, they made like the money-hungry dude named Strauss. Sometimes I do think that a lot of creative people, writers, directors, they put a lot of hidden emphasis, not emphasis, a lot of hidden meaning in names. That's why when they specifically made the comment earlier about Arthur's horse.
I think you should just be one.
Uh-oh, that makes me nervous.
Around here, friend.
Who's talking to me?
Not a thing happens round here without an O'Driscoll saying so. Understand me?
Man, he took that like a G. About to loot you and get out of here. That's what you get for talking stuff, dude. I was just riding by, just telling a story about Bodicea, and you had to go talking all that trash. But what were you saying about nothing happens without O'Driscolls? Alright, take it easy, Bodicea. Let's get out of here before somebody thinks we killed somebody.
All right, boy.
This game does not want me to talk about Bodicea. Earlier when I was trying to tell it, Hosea was just being a rude ass and kept interrupting me, and now the damn O'Driscolls are. I'm gonna wait like a chapter or two and try to tell the story again and see if I get interrupted once more. Yo, how dope does that look though? Look at that, with that bird flying, the sky like that. So cool. Take it easy, just running past you. Whenever you see smoke coming up like that, it usually means that there's like some kind of camp there. And generally speaking, I would recommend hitting those up. They're good for a few reasons. Number one, they're good for getting gear. You know, you could go there, you could probably kill whoever's there and, you know, get some decent loot. But they're also good for people that really want to find all of the secrets. And there's some like crazy deep secrets, some that still have not been discovered, like throughout the internet. People still working on some of these secrets. And every once in a while you hit up one of these camps and they'll tell you a story that at the time seems rather like boring, like, okay, that was an odd story. What did that have to do with anything? And then, you know, if you're really paying attention, you'll end up seeing a wanted poster about a specific thing that somebody told you chapters ago. It really is crazy how deep and in-depth and just the way that they've twisted all of the bits of information. If the people really want to dedicate time to it, really pay attention, and even if you have an individual that's super dedicated, paying attention to all the details, you can still miss so much. You almost need a community like the internet, Reddit, subreddit, all that kind of stuff to work together to find everything else out. There's just so much. Alright, who owes me money?
You Chick? I was told I could find a Chick Matthews up here.
Chick Matthews? You might want to talk to that fella over there. Nah, I'm just here to work for the season.
I don't believe you. Why'd you stutter? Hey, hello. Didn't mean to jump, just meant to question.
You Chick Matthews?
Oh, no, not me, sir. That's the greenhorn over there. Oh, and there he goes.
So long.
Uh-huh. That's why you stuttered.
Damn it! Hey! Get back here! You owe us money! Ah! Last chance to save your hide!
Whoa! Snap. Made me nervous. Man, I don't even see this dude. Oh, there he is. I hear a bull in my ear. Oh, there's a bunch of bison. A whole herd. I have a feeling those bison aren't gonna make it.
You make me go much further, I'll get more than a debt off you!
Sure shouldn't have left me there.
That's not how this works, dude.
You don't want to get me angry, boy!
Oh, the train's in your way. Was he gonna try to jump on the train? I missed him. What is...
The more you owe!
What is going on? I'm right. This dude's like a ninja. I swear I'm locked onto him. You ain't getting right from that one. How did you keep dodging it?
Be a man about this.
Is there a manly way to get tied up?
I got the money, but it's hidden. Untie me and I'll tell you where it is.
How about I just take it?
Goddamn treasure hunt? You're lucky I ain't taking your teeth as well.
I got your treasure, man.
I'm begging you. Stop.
I'm gonna cut you free, but I wanted you to know I took it first.
Aren't you gonna untie me?
I did untie you.
Well, this is real uncharacteristic.
Alright, now where's this treasure map lead to? Oh, right there. In a tree. Just go find that one tree and you'll have it. Right there.
Yep.
Now, why don't you put your knife away, Arthur? Show's over. The very first time I did this mission, I didn't notice that they marked it on my map. So I literally looked, like I studied that treasure map for a long time and tried to find roads that were bending similar ways.
Whoa.
Right here. Whoa, snap. My bad, girl. Or boy. Don't kick me. I wonder if you were to go here before you had that mission, if that would be in there. I would think that it wouldn't, but I guess you could say that you didn't put it in there until later.
Boy.
Alright, got that money. What about this other one? You know, I thought those used to be gold. Usually gold indicates that it's like a central mission. White indicates that it's a side mission. I thought that used to be gold. Either way, let's head down there. Which way is it? This way.
Giddy up.
Return the debt, collect the camp funds, or collect another debt. Option B, please. No point in riding all the way back to camp only to come way back out in this direction. I wonder why I kept missing him with the lasso. I do like the fact that there's like multiple ways to complete a mission. Like I could have lassoed him like I did. I probably could have just took a gun out and shot him and looted his body all the same. Like I didn't necessarily need him alive. I think it's interesting how the game is programmed in a way that accepts multiple solutions, really.
Hold up.
Alright, where's this next person at?
You have any idea of the hole I'm in?
Oh, come on! Why has it always got to be such a goddamn performance with you? Now, I told you I'd get you the money next week, and I'll get it.
If you didn't make it this week, who's to say you'll make it next?
That's a big
Don't
dude.
you take that tone with me.
He's
I
about
thought
to
you
beat her.
said you loved...
Lily, where's our money?
What?
Don't run.
That loan you took. It's payday.
I'm sorry. I don't have it right now.
Well, then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lessening damn manners.
He's about to give me that mustache. John Jones. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Oh, get him while he's down.
Waste of my time.
Oh. He thought about it. Where's my hat?
Take everything that you find on him and let's be done with it, please.
That was like a delayed reaction. Alright, give me your money. You could have just gave it to me, dude.
Hey, you know what I do to thieves? Law hear about this.
Well, I wasn't a thief.
Steal that, it's a debt. Damn it.
What do you want?
Don't run. Oh, whoever was playing that instrument's pretty dope.
Get back here. You stop right now. Hey, stop.
You're just desperate to lose your teeth.
You know what? Just go.
No, I didn't mean to.
Not a word about
Yeah, here we
this
go.
to nobody.
All right, then.
Golly. I thought... I'm gonna punch my horse on accident. I'm gonna get out of here.
Like it rough?
Can we please get away from my horse? I am so gonna accidentally punch my horse. I know
Should
it.
have thought about getting it.
Ooh, that was a haymaker.
Who's talking
Damn.
now? Huh?
Yo, that left hook. Oh, I think I broke his arm. Oh, come on. He started it. Shouldn't get negative on him for that. Should get a pat on the back. Alright, got that money. Where else? Now next is the one that was kind of close to camp, but now far from me. What's the path it's telling me to take to get there? Alright.
Get up.
Yeah, I didn't think that dude was going to fight. I shouldn't have dismissed him. I accidentally pressed dismissed when he hadn't like agreed to like not telling. Yo, that thing is dope. Who's playing that? Check him out.
Hello.
I don't know why I think that's so cool.
Can I get some space here?
Yes, you can get all the space you need.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, dude knocked my hat off. I'm gonna have to get this one. Damn. Cows mooing in unison now. Alright, my cores are kind of draining. I can either eat to get them back up or sleep. Oh, that's my horse's core.
Whoa!
Give him some of that hay I bought. Our horse meal is pretty good too. Classic oak case are also nice. Oh yeah, horse spawning level 2. How are my cores? My Deadeye core is the only thing that's kind of low. Do I have anything that'll refill that? Good old salted beef. Nothing helps you focus like salted beef. Move it or lose it.
Yeah.
You know, I think riding through at night is kind of a good idea because you see anything with the light on is also like an indicator that there's probably something more going on at the house. You could play this game for 100 hours and not do a central story. Oh, just like this.
Easy, whoa.
My leg's all numb.
Damn.
Please hurry.
Play on account of the dead horse laying on it. Alright, I'll help. Did somebody just fart?
Oh, yes. Yes. Just lift as hard as you can.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
hey, hey,
Thank
take it
you.
easy.
Saved me.
Okay.
Oh, that was bad.
Sure.
I could have been stuck here and starved or eaten. Oh, you poor, dumb animal. Oh.
That's why women shouldn't drive.
What'll I tell Mildred?
Sorry?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. See you later. I had a feeling she wanted a ride. But I'm good. I'm kind of in the middle of something at the moment. I'm sure there will be another helpful cowboy or rapist to help you out. She'll make it, right? I mean, it's not like it's cold. It's 34 degrees. It's not technically freezing. Almost sunrise. It's going to start warming up. I'm sure somebody else will be along to help her out. Because here's the thing. I was going to say, hey, do you want to ride? And she's going to say, yeah, I'm headed to Van Horn or something completely in the opposite direction that I was headed. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody has time for that when you have to appreciate this beautiful, beautiful game. I remember when I used to play Red Dead 1, I would just slowly gallop, like from town to town, just appreciating just the scenery and everything else that was going on with it. Out of all the games that create atmosphere, the Red Dead franchise, I think, is at the top of the list. Like, you really feel like you're a part of this world. You know, I played, why am I back at camp? Where am I at? I'm just riding by. Chill out, Bill. He'll probably cut that corner and cut through just a little bit. Nah. Man, Bill is just straight talking shit while I'm riding away. He'll get his in the end. Believe that. It's a Red Dead 1 spoiler for you guys. The game's been out 8 years. Them immersing you into this world, though, Red Dead 1 did a great job. Obviously, Red Dead 2 is amazing. And there are other open world games that I thoroughly enjoy, but none of them connect me to the world as much as this franchise. Even Grand Theft Auto, obviously produced by the same company. The worlds that they create are enormous, great worlds, but I never felt like it was truly a living city that I was transported to. You know, I felt like it was an amazing city, but, very, very cool, but it still definitely felt like a game, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, like, yo, this is more than a game, this is life, but it does blur that line more than any other game, for sure. Can my horse make it up this? Why would they choose this path? Good God, mountain climber. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. Knock, knock. Or I'm just coming in.
No przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
God damn it. English? You speak English?
Me,
yes, you.
Silesia.
Yeah, good
up
for
at
you.
Silesia.
I'm here for money. You borrow from a German man?
Aha, German. Mein Herr, sprechen das Kaiserreich.
I don't speak German neither. I'm here for money. Money. that you borrowed from Leopold Strauss.
Leopold Strauss.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's time to pay. Where is it?
Well, no, have nothing. It's very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal. Where is it?
Oh, no. No, nie.
Ah. Threaten.
Now, you remember where you're keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu. Znajdę ci pieniądze.
Oh, still don't understand you.
Oh, it's kind of messed up.
Where is the money? Gold, dollars.
Nie rób tego. I have nothing.
Oh my god.
Przestań. No. Please, no. No have money, but I have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warszawa, yes.
I have your things, okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Yes.
That solemn music too definitely adds to it. Cigarettes, I ain't gonna pay for
Very
nothing.
valuable. Good?
No,
Not
no,
good
cigarettes
yet.
is not very valuable. You ain't got nothing.
Don't even speak
Yeah, there's a pipe. Gotta be something in here.
Better be something somewhere.
That's what I'm saying, Arthur. Oh, right here. Silver earrings.
You must have come here with something.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's jacked up, man.
The longer I look, the madder I get.
Yeah, can't we send like Micah or Bill on this mission? No need to jump up there, Arthur. What does that say? Gotta be something more. Oh, that chair is very difficult. Hey, you're just a poor bastard. You ain't got nothing. One pair of earrings ain't gonna cut it, dude. Antique watch. I'm still in.
I must eat, proszę.
Yikes.
Okay, that should about cover things.
Leave the house. Here's the thing. I know he's hiding something. There's only one way to get it, guys. Ah.
What you got behind there?
Co? Przepraszam, nie rozumiem.
Move aside.
Damn. Gold wedding ring. Oh man, I'm just ruining this, dude.
What do we have here?
Moja obroczka, nie!
Just keep
You
quiet.
telling me no? Oh, shit. Tell me what I can't take. pretty jacked up.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Whoa.
I see myself a good-looking horse. More loots. Too full on classic oat cakes. Calm down. Calm down. That's a pretty horse, right?
Shh, girl.
Think the dude that's knocked out in the house needs it? Hungarian half-breed. There we go. Now if you whistle your horse, it'll follow. Oh, damn. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. He just like gave up on life. That's so sad. I took way too much from that dude. He just looked so like dejected. Alright, where's our... Let's turn in all of these damn things. Strauss got us being the bad guy. Alright, bro, I'm leaving you your damn horse. Broke my heart. I mean, I broke your job, but you broke my heart. I was pretty jacked up. I'm glad to see he woke back up from being knocked out. For a minute, I thought I killed him.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we put in some serious work. Strauss's missions, they're, like that one dude that ran off, I could kind of care less. That one girl, you could tell that she was kind of having a rough life, right? To beat up her boyfriend right in front of her. That was kind of jacked up. But that poor immigrant dude, man, I felt like I was literally ruining his life. You know, I always think about, like, what if the story was about them? It's me, John.
Coming in.
Ain't even gonna ask where you've been.
Working. You know, like, what if this whole story was about that immigrant? How would we would straight up 1,000,000% be the bad guy. We would be the villain in that dude's story. Or maybe Strauss. Somebody say good morning. But just because the story is told from our perspective, you know, like we see our motivations.
How do you ask?
Just making conversation.
Is this the same conversation?
I'm sorry. I was being catty. I don't know why.
Good morning, Arthur.
You're very purty.
Oh, snap.
I'm sorry, I'm not being forward or nothing, but you are.
You're very sweet.
Oh, snap.
Strange and horrible and an O'Driscoll, but...
And kind of ugly. Let's be real.
I'm not an O'Driscoll, miss.
Okay. Well, whatever
Morning,
you say.
Arthur.
He's an O'Driscoll. Don't worry about it.
Arthur.
What? Who keeps saying Arthur? I'm just a popular dude over here with the chicks, I guess. Except for Sadie. I bet you she still hates me. I say one mean thing, and now you never want to talk to me. Look at that. She knows I'm coming. I see you look giving me that side eye.
Morning.
Sadie. How are you holding up?
It's like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
It will get better, Mrs. Hadley.
Okay, Arthur.
All right, making some headway at least. All right, let's turn all of this money into the cash box. Over by Dutch's camp, go figure. I haven't seen Dutch make any donations. How about that? Give all debts. looks like a fat stack. Ooh, I got $4. Oh, $4 for each one. That was pretty good. So you can see up in the top right, the camp has some decent funds. And now, because we completed that mission, you can see in the bottom right, I can go to the ledger over here. Shows a couple cool things. Shows everybody else's contributions, as you can see. They actually are contributing a decent amount. Usually it's like, oh, somebody gave 24 cents. You gave $50. But this looks pretty even. Camp Schoon, pretty good. So now here's the upgrades. You can upgrade the medicine, the provisions, and if you see in the very top right, those three symbols, the medicine, the ammunition, and the food, they're all red. I've previously donated food right to Pearson, and I could never seem to get it out of the red until I've upgraded this. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the provisions, and then they're going to give us a little cutscene. So like we can actually walk up and take some of those cans off of there, and it'll lower the stock, and then we can restock it. Or the more
How
food
did you
we
get
give
on,
him.
Herr
Oh, here
Morgan?
we go.
Fine. Our accounts are up to date. Sad sacks, a lot of them.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
I usually do.
I know. I know.
So the dude that I think that's kind of an interesting scene right there. The guy that they're talking about is the guy that stopped the fight earlier. He was also asking for donations to like feed the hungry. He's now one of the debtors that I need to go collect from. And then Arthur also said something fairly interesting, I think, is where he made a joke about it being pleasureful. Like, it's just pleasure I'm after. He's been a little coy, but I do think that it kind of speaks to who he is as a person, at least right now, that he does, extort people, and it doesn't really bother him morally. All right, so let's jump back to the ledger here. We upgraded the camp. You can see now in the top right, the food symbol is turned from red to white. So let's go ahead and do that with the medicine as well. They're going to give us another little cutscene. Now this one, that's actually Strauss's wagon. You could walk up to the back and take some of those whiskeys and bourbons and that kind of stuff. I think there's a couple tonics now, especially now that we've only upgraded it to the first level. I'm going to do the same with the ammunition. Upgraded that. That's our tent. The back of our tent, we could go get some cartridges and some basic ammunition. Now we have $92 left. Some of this stuff is a little out of our price range at the moment, so I'm going to leave it be for now. I think I'm going to upgrade the ammunition. Nah, I'm going to leave it be. So the camp has $92. I'm going to wait until it gets a little bit more full. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and end Chapter 2, Part 2. I think that I'll be able to do some fairly consistent streams at about 1 p.m. Arizona time. So if you are interested in catching the live stream, that would be the time to catch me. But you can always obviously just subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and we'll be getting Chapter 2, Part 3 probably tomorrow. Till then, we'll see you guys.